afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Seattle Mariners and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Eliezer Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout-to-walk ratio, 2-to-1, that this guy is more a pitch-to-contact guy than a strikeout-walk guy.
Now at the plate, Malik Smith. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Mariners, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
Here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
That's popped up. Anderson into shallow left. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Gordon.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. And the pitch.
That's a ball.
Gordon bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
It's hot but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third,
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Dan Vogelbach is next as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 6 home runs and 25 driven in. Ran one in tight that time, as all he can do is foul this one away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mariners leave one. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Marco Gonzalez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Jonathan Villar.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today and he goes out and follows suit. Gonzalez
has compiled over 65 innings of work. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Up next from Miami, Tim Anderson, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Brian Anderson.
Now batting, Brian Anderson. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. He's set and the pitch.
0-1.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still no score. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Carlos Gonzalez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Gonzalez playing here in his age 34 season. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Full count now, 3-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Kyle.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Gonzalez, base runner at first with 1 out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Dickerson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And now is Yasiel Puig as he'll take a look at ball one. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. He's in year one of a new 3-year deal. 1-0 count. Here it is.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded slowly to the left side. Crawford gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Standing in, Jesus Aguilar. His career numbers in this matchup, he's just 1 for 6. Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Gonzalez is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Miami down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. So now the pitcher for the Mariners, Marco Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes.
Hey! One and one.
The 1-1 home.
That's ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. So here's Malik Smith as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He flied out leading off the ball game. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. The 2-1 home. Popped up. And no one will track it down.
2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. There's one. On to first, a double play.
The batter, second baseman,
Here's D. Gordon now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mariners go down quietly there. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. The 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here's another 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away. Digging in, Isan Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Oh. 2-0. High fly ball out to deep right field. Ranging back is Smith, and this will bang up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
batting ninth, the pitcher, Yasiel Puig.
So now to the plate, Elieser Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
At the plate now, Jonathan Villar. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Waiting on it is Seager, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Mitch Haniger, a base hit in his first trip.
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Now here it comes. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. To 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Puig on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for Seattle, the left
At the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, and 1.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. This is skied into short left center. Puig coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Not shortstop, Tim Anderson.
From the stretch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Giving chase is Hediger, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in, Brian Anderson, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the belt, the pitch. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to third. And there's one away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Miami 4th. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Grounded down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Throw into second. While the throw pulls him off the bag. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Boy, you know, D-Roll, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Smith. He's not going to get it. And the 2-out rally continues. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors. And a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Marlins 2 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off with the Mariners.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. A bouncer to the left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The bat, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
At the plate, J.P. Crawford. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. He's set. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Ready with the 1-0.
2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0 home. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Into the box now, Marco Gonzalez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. He's got it. One there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Malik Smith, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Smith carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The set and the 2-1.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and Villar will look this one in to retire the side. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Mariners 1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that will bring in the second baseman, Isan Diaz. First offering on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Elieser Hernandez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still lead it 2-1. And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Anderson has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Striding into the box, Daniel Vogelbach. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's too high.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
High in the air out to center field. Puig's got a read on it. And that retires the side. Mariners are down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Here comes the first pitch. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Hit hard to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now back.
Into the box, Brian Anderson.
Brian Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make them fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he lays off for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. 7th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Mariners 1. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Brandon Kinsler comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Brandon Kinsler.
Seager will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, the pitch. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dickerson's after it. He can't get there as it falls in.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Stepping in now, J.P. Crawford, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Puig is right there, one down. Stepping into the box, Tom Murphy. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Austin Nola will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Mariners. Number 23, Austin Nola.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Malik Smith the next to hit. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find a strike zone in the worst way.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Ready with the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mariners forced to settle for 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. And we are tied 2-2. Dan Altavilla gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Dan Altavilla.
Digging in and looking for more, Yasiel Puig, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Now the pitch. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
2 out, nobody on. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jose Arena is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Miguel Rojas will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 19.
Ready to begin the 8th, and up next the speedy D. Gordon. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Pulled toward right center field. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Down the third baseline. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Too high. 1-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped up. Rojas has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Vogelbach. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And he popped him up. Diaz shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. So a full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Line drive to center field. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Brendan Brennan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65, Brandon Brennan.
Into the box now, Isan Diaz. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Yasiel Puig.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2. I got to count 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And it's fouled away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Hard hit towards center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. In now, Miguel Rojas, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
First and second here with nobody out. And no take on 2-0. He's still squaring, and he gets it down to Gordon for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
As a look, now the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
The 0-1 pitch.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Prior to the 0-2, we'll move to first. And he's back in standing. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Anderson.
Taylor Williams trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Taylor Williams.
plate now, Brian Anderson. And it's grounded just foul down the line. This year against right-handed pitching, Anderson brings the batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Ready with the 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Ripped down the line. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Here's the 2-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. A 1-1 count to Puig. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. It takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Garrett Cooper will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Garrett Cooper.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Cooper brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We've played 8 full. The Marlins lead this one 5-2. John Birdie stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base.
Now playing second base, number 5, John Birdie.
Ryan Stanek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next, the third baseman Kyle Seager.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Two and 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3 and 1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. All coming on hard as he makes the diving catch.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
So striding in, Tom Murphy. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Up top, it's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped right off our home plate umpire. And with no time to react, that is tough duty back there. Let's hope he's okay. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Donnie Walton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 31, Johnny Walton.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last chance for the Mariners. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-2 the final today. The Marlins crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Jose Arena earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Ryan Stanek records the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.